Hello and welcome to a really wild beer. It's called Wild Joe, and I discovered it when I was judging for the Brussels Beer Challenge earlier last year. And we were in Antwerp. And I was walking in the street near the Koninck brewery, and they had a large mural with a pigeon on it. I thought it's a nice mural. But afterwards I found out it's that pigeon that you find here on the label of Wild Joe. Wild Joe is named Wild Joe because it's brewed or fermented with a wild yeast. It's Brettanomyces. Brettanomyces is a wild yeast that's very common in Belgium and used in many Belgian beers. If you consider lambics and gueuze beers, they all contain Brett as well as Orval. But here you can see it's even wilder. They say the beer gets wilder if you leave it for a longer time in the bottle, but I couldn't resist to open it now. And it pours a very golden color, lots and lots of CO2, lots of foam on it. And when you pick up the aroma, you pick up some citrusy notes, and you pick up this Brett, which is like leather, like wet leather would be a very typical aroma that's similar to this. And Brettanomyces is a wild yeast that actually gets its name from Britain. It's the British fungus, the Brettanomyces. Myces is the scientific term for fungus or for yeasts. So this Brett, you can smell it, and you can taste it as well. It gives you some tartness to it. It gives you some bitterness. It has just a hint of dryness. So you start drinking that beer and you actually get even more thirsty when you sample the beer, because it's kind of astringent. It makes you thirsty. It's very refreshing. You want to finish the bottle in. Well, I want to finish the bottle very quickly, but not without considering what to eat, how a food pairing would work. And in this case, I would think of my friends in Belgium, and also of the Koninck brewery in Antwerp that has not only a brewery, but also a cheese making facility there where you can see how cheese is ripened, and you can sample and pair cheese with that beer. But even if I don't have cheese to pair with that beer, it's a perfectly refreshing beer. The only problem is you really want to drink a lot of it, and it's not widely available so far. I had to go to Antwerp to buy it. But maybe you'll find that beer on a shelf at your local beer store soon, and that would help to get some wildness out of the bottle into the glass and enjoy. And meet you next time for Conrad Seidel's Beer of the Week. And bring cheese, please.